Sofia, honey, is everything okay?
Yes, of course.
Come on, Soph. I know you too well. What's wrong?
Nothing, it's just...
Just what?
I heard some things today about vampires. Bad things that I didn't know before. It's shaken me up.
What things? And who told you?
Mr. Jennings. In class. He did a lecture on it. He said that vampires are evil and that they are our mortal enemies.
Ah.
Is it true, Mama? You've always told me that they were our allies. You've always accepted them. And Father did. You know, before what happened. But if what Mr. Jennings said was true, then how could you possibly accept them? They're monsters!
Calm down, dear. I can explain.
Can you?
Well, no, not really. For who can explain the forces that drive us? The whims that turn a good man bad, or a bad man good?
Mr. Jennings said that in the 50-year war, vampires slaughtered hundreds of thousands of humans. Innocent people. Even children. That they dragged their corpses away to feed on their blood. Please tell me it's not true.
I wish I could, but I can't.
What? But
Just as there are good and bad people, there are good and bad vampires.
That's what I said. But Mr. Jennings didn't think so. And most of my classmates agreed with him. I wanted to sink into the floor when they started saying that anyone who accepted vampires were as bad as they were. I felt ashamed.
People have different opinions and different ways of seeing things.
But how can I know who is right?
That is something you must learn for yourself. I cannot help you, but one day you shall see.
I'm scared, Mama. I mean, why does almost everyone think one thing and only a few of us think the other? What if we're the ones who are wrong? I mean, killing children, feeding on corpses. Even the worst humans haven't done that.
You're right. The worst humans have done worse things. Humans are just as much to blame for the war. And you love me, right? I'm human.
Of course I love you. I need some time to think. I need some air.
Sofia! Wait! It's too late to go out! Please!
Princess Vlatka, please, look this way!
What are your thoughts on our nation's current state of affairs?
Pose for the photos, darling. Try not to look too cold and emotionless, dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, I would like to thank all of you for attending our beloved princess's 150th birthday. Please, enjoy the ball.
Vlatka Ratsvenzugravescu, what do you think you're doing?
I'm eating.
I know that, darling. What I meant was, why aren't you mingling? There are many lovely gentlemen for you to meet tonight.
I thought you and Father had decided to handle these lovely gentlemen I'm supposed to meet.
We will, but it would still be good for you to meet them now.
By myself? Wouldn't that cause scandal?
There are plenty of guests here if you're worried about being perceived as dishonorable. Would you prefer your father and I walk with you?
No, I'll be fine on my own. Thanks for the offer. Can I at least finish my food before I go?
All right, darling. But then you must act the part.
Your Highness, what an honor! It's wonderful to see you.
Lady Albescu, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to congratulate you on such a fine celebration and important occasion.
Why, thank you.
It's not every day the vampire princess turns 150! I also wanted to introduce you to my son, since I heard you're looking for potential suitors.
I'm deeply moved by your generous offer, Lady Albescu. Unfortunately, custom dictates that the future bride does not handle her own marriage proposals. When the time comes, my mother and father will handle the matter. Though, I am sure they will be delighted with the prospect.
Oh, I'm elated to hear that, Your Highness. Your mother and father must have been thinking about this arrangement for quite some time now. I'm sure you remember my son?
Certainly. Alexis, right?
Alexi! Dear Alexi! He's just over there. Alexi, sweetheart! Come and greet Her Highness.
Greetings, Your Highness.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Alexei. How old are you?
I'm about to turn 80.
A fine age. It was a pleasure to meet you, Alexei. And you, Lady Albescu. But I have other affairs I must tend to.
But, Your Highness...
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Did you see how she treated Lady Albescu?
Conceited so-and-so.
Even a pretty face can't fix arrogance. You wouldn't just call her a pretty face if you had seen her training. Focus, Princess. You... won't be able to beat me with that kind of attitude. Your combat stance needs work. Bend your knees less. Yes, just like that. Try lunging again. Good, good. Now. Hey, that's cheating.
It's not cheating. It's using everything I have to my advantage.
Touché.
Besides, it's not like I can fly for long periods.
What do I always tell you about losing focus? If this was a real fight, you'd be... How?
Ha! Checkmate! How does it feel to...
Class is dismissed.
What? Yulian, wait! What was that?
Strike with confidence, know your limits, and most of all, never underestimate your opponent's princess. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to sample some more desserts.
Your Highness, what a pleasure to meet you.
Lord Stanislav, I had expected your company.
Just call me Mihai. Lord Stanislav is my father.
My apologies. How can I be of service?
so cold, Vlatka. Since it's clear we'll be spending the rest of our lives together, I thought we should get to know each other a little.
I beg your pardon.
I'm hurt. Here I thought I was the most suited for you.
That's not something for us to decide.
Well, it's not much of a decision, is it? My father has power many could only dream about. Together, our realm would be formidable. Like I mentioned, why don't we get to know one another? Spend some quality time together.
Maybe another time. I have other guests to attend to.
I wasn't finished with my proposal, Vlatka. Do you treat all your guests with this little appreciation? Seems like we'll have to work on your manners.
You... I would like to speak to my father. So, if you'll excuse me.
I don't think that's possible.
And why not?
Because our fathers are busy right now. They're speaking in private.
Is that so? Well, I'll look for my mother instead. Come on, just go away.
Hey, weren't we supposed to guard the other wing?
Ah, shit. You're right. Let's get moving.
Stanislav, I'm the figure who rules this country. You had no right to do something so extreme without consulting me. These people were my subjects. You spilled blood in my name. You slaughtered innocents.
Never soft-hearted and naive, Garridan.
What did you say to me?
Rebellions threatened the established order. Their hands were tainted with betrayal and the use of human weapons. They were traitors. You know what happens to traitors. We make them disappear.
Punishing traitors is one thing, but this was mass murder. Nothing justifies genocide. Rebels or not, they were still my subjects. You cannot take extremist measures without consulting me first.
Consult you?
Yes, Stanislav.
Let's be transparent, Garridan. We've been hiding our hands the entire game, and it's time to have a little fun. Never forget, you might be a king on the table, but at the end of the day, I'm the dealer. It has been like this since your father was king, and it will be like this forever.
I won't allow you to continue abusing your power. It's clear your place on the Elders' Council was too much for you to handle.
You won't allow me? What interesting phrasing for a man with no real power. Does the puppet not allow its master to pull its strings? No, just like a puppet. You have no authority. You're a weak man without the resolve to rule. Thankfully, the princess takes more after her mother than you. She's more fit to rule than you ever were. I wonder if she'll be just as easy to manipulate.
Lay a finger on my daughter, and I swear...
Relax, Garridan. I'm not stupid enough to gamble away the Elder's most important asset, and, dare I say, my future daughter-in-law. She'll be treated with respect. If she cooperates with us.
She's too young to...
Of course, I'm not talking about the present. I'm not a monster. I'm talking about the future. She's the ace up the Elder's sleeve.
And what if you're wrong? What if she isn't the one from the prophecy? You'll cast her aside?
Time will tell on that, old friend. Time will tell. Just because she isn't showing the signs yet, doesn't mean she isn't the one. We need to watch for them, be ready to act, and keep her in check. The progenitor's heir will be a double-edged blade. We need to wield it with caution.